Okay, hello and welcome to Sunrise with Hawadana. We are currently at the Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries, Niger State. Sir, it's good to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell us about yourself?
I am Dr. Saini Bello Umar, the Director of Veterinary Services, Department of Animal Health, Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries, Niger State.
When you say livestock, what is livestock? What is livestock all about?
Livestock refers to those animals that have been domesticated.
Okay.
And are farmed at home. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
And livestock in our own local sense has to do with just some small farms, but internationally, it has dimensions,
Okay.
both small scale and large scale. And livestock has been around since man became civilized.
Oh, okay.
Man has always kept animals. I'm talking about 5,000-10,000 years ago.
Okay.
So livestock includes
the animals we consume.
Animals
basically?
that you consume.
Okay. Does it also include the animals we don't consume? I thought it covers the whole animal
kingdom. It depends on the region of the world. In places like France, horse is a livestock because it's consumed.
Oh, okay.
It's meat for the rich, especially. Okay. So, and livestock have different gradations. The ones that are more commonly used are ruminants.
Oh, okay.
So we have micro livestock, like these domesticated rodents, like rabbits, the one used for bushmeat, all those domesticated ones.
Okay.
So basically, they are cloven-footed animals that have gloves. What do they call it? Hooves, sorry.
Okay.
And then those that don't even have hooves too.
Okay.
In some instances, they even classify poultry as livestock. But in recent times, poultry is separate from livestock.
So why is livestock farming important in the rural economy?
Is it only the rural economy? Livestock business is a business. It's not only about the rural economy. When you talk about rural economy, you talk about the macroeconomics. At the macro level, too, is something very big.
Okay.
Yes. And there are nations that depend solely on livestock. When you go to places like Mauritania and some poorer West African countries, in fact, livestock is used to measure their GDP.
Okay.
Yes, livestock is big business. It's not small business.
Wow.
Yes.
That means I should go and venture into livestock farming.
Of course.
Okay. What are the common signs of a healthy animal?
The common signs of an animal are things that you know quite well. They will be happy.
Okay.
Animals
happy. Do.
Yeah, they will be jumping around. They will be still. They will eat well. And for you to determine whether an animal is healthy or not, you are supposed to know when the habit of the animal in terms of eating, in terms of maybe irritation to the environment also.
Okay.
But in most cases, for untrained eyes, for you to get to know animal is healthy or not, it has to do with the physical conformation of the animal.
Okay.
If an animal is lean, this is like a human being, quite well there's something wrong with that animal. If the animal is weak, cannot stand on its own,
okay,
or it's lagging behind others,
okay,
if they're in a group, maybe in a herd, then you see maybe there's something wrong with the animal. If the animal is limping, if the fur or the skin is not looking luxuriant, you can see, okay, there's something wrong with the animal.
okay.
And the temperament of the animal at times.
Animals are temperament.
Yeah, they have temperaments.
Okay.
Temperament is it's parameter that's used in judging the shall I say the mood,
okay,
or I don't know what
the
to use.
state of the animal.
The state of being of the animal. Let me put it that way, because when you're talking about state of being of the animal, you're talking about instances whereby an animal is maybe reactive to an action that has been meted to it. Maybe it's violent in reaction or trying to attack you. So temperament is very important. Some temperaments could be disease-based. Like when you have rabies, you see rabies in dogs, it's also present in livestock too.
So those tolo that used to chase people, does it mean they are unhealthy, or just based on their
it's habitual kind of, territorial defense. Animals have territorial defense.
Okay.
Even if you introduce a new animal into an old set of animals, let's say you have at home, there will be that fight.
Yeah.
You want to see who is boss. We are here before you. Yes.
What are the basic needs of livestock to ensure growth in production?
Yeah, your question is more to somebody that's interested in just keeping a few.
Okay.
You know, here in the ministry, we are looking at that, the smallholder farmers, that's what we call them. And we're looking at, you know, commercializing things. So when you say the basic needs of animals, you just mentioned the
as a
welfare.
ministry, if somebody approaches the ministry and want to know the basics required,
The first thing you are supposed to have, one, you need to have the passion for it.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay.
Because passion determines everything.
Yeah.
You could have all the monies and you don't have the passion for it.
Yeah.
We've seen it all. You know, you're not prosper in that business. But you need capital, you need land. I think those are the kind of things you're asking for.
Yes.
You need capital, you need land, depending on the scale you want to operate, on the sphere you want to go into. Where you go into just subsistence production for you and your family, and for you to have some little change at hand.
Okay.
If one is broke or priced, or you are commercializing, let's say like poultry or big time dairy production, you know, that one's on a large scale. So you want to make a lot of gains from what you are producing. So basically you need capital, you need land, you need expertise and the knowledge. It's very important.
Okay.
And that's how most livestock businesses collapse at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then you need experts, you know, to do with the feeding of the animal, nutrition of the animal, to do with the health, which is very important. I always cite this example that people, even if you provide all the needs of the animal, the environment is conducive for it, the feeding is there, but if health is missing, everything collapses. So if you don't have an health aspect, which is the purview of the veterinary personnel, veterinary doctor especially, you know, of course, your investment will go in vain finally.
What are the policies guiding livestock production?
There are so many policies guiding. Each country draws up its own livestock policies.
Okay.
For Nigeria, generally we have this. That's at the front on the front burner now. National Livestock Transformation Plan. That one has been there since 2015.
Okay.
Then we have the APP, Agricultural Promotion Policy. That has been there to 2019 till date. Then recently we have, last year there was the National Dairy Policy. Then recently, as at April, this one came into being, the National Nutrition and Fodder Policy for animals. We're talking about billions of dollars. For the one I mentioned last, National Food and Nutrition Policy, for fodder policy for animals, we're talking about $90 billion.
Okay.
So it's a big investment the government is making.
Okay.
And policies are there in place, so to guide you to your goals and targets. That's what policies are there in place.
Does it also make it easy for livestock farmers by rendering? Is there an avenue for them to get maybe support, financial support?
Yes, that's why the ministry is very important. The ministry is there to serve people, to link people up with people interested, to link them up, whether it's small farmers or big time farmers, to link them up with investment opportunities, with partners, because there is trust in government. And even if you are in the private sector too, there are some things, the policies tie down to government regulations. And the ministry is all about, mainly about regulation, regulating the market, regulating the business, and protecting the interests of all. In the business.
Okay. As a ministry, how do you ensure that animals are safe for consumption in Niger State? Do you have a group of people you send out to abattoirs, markets, to ensure that the meat they are selling is healthy?
Yeah, when you're looking at the layman's level. When we say food safety in the profession, we're talking about starting from the farm to the table.
Okay.
But where resource poor environment now, the economy is biting on everybody. But really, what people see and know generally is the abattoir. That is not where it begins, and that is not where it ends.
Okay.
What you have at the abattoir is just meat processing.
Yeah.
And there in the abattoir, food safety risk to humans is not only about from poultry. We have issues of salmonellosis, that can be transferred from animals to humans as zoonosis. We have issues that's from limiting yourself not even to poultry. the highly pathogenic avian influenza. All these are diseases that come transmitted from poultry to humans.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, the government is still working on it.
Okay.
But you don't have those strict regulations that you are aware of in developed countries and co. But I think with this administration, we're trying to build up those kind of modalities, those kind of standards, standard operating procedures for some of these things they are talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
So lastly, what is your advice to livestock farmers out there? A free advice you can give to livestock farmers or those that are thinking of going into livestock production?
Well, I said passion one.
Okay.
But very important because you have the capital, you have the capital, you have the land, and they should have the financial literacy of running the business.
Okay.
And they should know that
is how to manage
the business and how to survive and continue, and that's fair. And they should beware that the ministry is out there, is there for them. They can fall back on the ministry for advice. The advice is free. The consultancy is also free, and they can partner with the ministry too.
Okay.
The ministry will link them up.
So the doors are open for them to come in.
For them to come in.
Okay.
And that we're in the hard times in this country, and hard times, they say, don't last forever. So we believe if opportunities come, there are opportunities out there. I don't think as Africans or as Nigerians, your meal is not complete without a piece of meat on it. So I believe there are a lot of opportunities for livestock, for fishes that you have not talked about, and for so many other things to do with animals, for animal farming. And it's a really big business. Because when you look at cattle alone in Nigeria, and the average cost of, let's say, a bull now, average, a bull that you call a bull, it's about 1.5 to 2 million naira. So in an average market where you buy, there are livestock markets in Niger State here. The transaction volume is 10,000 cattle per market day. So you're talking about 1.2 to 1.5 million to 2 million naira. So if it's 1.5 times 10,000, you know what that means. So you're talking about close to a billion, over a billion, 1.5 billion on one market day. So the volume of transaction is big. It's a big market, and it's a very rich market. In Niger, for example, in Niger, in the past, we don't have the recent data, but on a daily basis, over 5,000 poultry birds are slaughtered in Mina market alone. So you see, it's a market that will be there. Your palate, your taste is already used to eating meat, maybe drinking milk. So those businesses are there to stay, as long as mind exists.
So all youths should engage in livestock farming? Yeah,
of course. They should engage. And they should not underrate the fact that they don't even have money. As well, the passion is very important. Online, you see so many of these instances whereby somebody out of that passion started from maybe 50 birds or whatever. And before you know it, if he persists and has that faith and commitment in the operations, you see them scaling and becoming big time people. So people forget how they started. And so starting small, there's a Japanese proverb, think big, start small. So I think that should be my message for the youths.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of today's program on Sunrise with Hawadana. I hope you all enjoyed the session with him. He said, think big,
start small.
Yes. Do not consider the fact that you don't have the capital to start up. You can always start small. Yes. So venture into livestock farming today. See you again next time.